You know, the worst advice I think I've ever gotten in my life was don't talk to strangers. The absolute worst advice I ever got in my life, bro. You know, something like nowadays when I walk around, I think I need to drop a video where I talk to people on the streets. My name is Mohammed. I live in Toronto. It's a very multicultural city. I love my city. I especially love my people. I never know what I'm gonna run into, man. This man, overthinking is a motherfucker. You heard it, bro. I said yes. I did swear. I don't usually swear, but I did swear. Overthinking is action is everything. Action is everything, bro. And you don't need much to act on either. Like for example, I've never recorded and dropped a YouTube video before. And now I'm out here, bought myself a mic. Like look at my crib, bro. I'm in my room right now. This is Claude Code. If any of you guys are interested in AI talks, bro, we could talk about a lot, man. We can talk about a lot. Here, let me take you through a little bit. So I got a little setup right here, right? I got my LLM on one screen and I got Claude Code on another screen. So now this is right here, Claude Code, right? This is a game changer right here. These coding agents can change your life. So for example, this right here, you see how it says right here, all agents reported back, right? Um, bro, building agents is the greatest thing. And if you don't know how to build agents, you just start. For real. Just start. Nobody knows everything. I know nothing, but I know a lot now. Like I started with AI probably like a year and a half ago. I heard about ChatGPT. Shout out to ChatGPT. I heard about them. I was like, what is it? What is it? I'm hearing a lot of fuss about this. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about it. Let me go into it, bro. Change my life. I used it as a. I realized when I was messing around with it, just asking it questions. It was doing web searches for me. It was this and that, and then it was explaining complex topics to me. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, yo, I can use this. And that's when I started. That's when it clicked in my head. I'm like, yo, why don't I use this to upskill myself? And that's what we're gonna talk about next. Leveling up. Man, you gotta level up every day, whether it's your physical fitness, it's your mind, picking up skills. Like look around you. Look around you. The world is changing so fast. And yeah, it's changing fast, but there's still a lot of room for adoption. Like a lot of businesses, companies, people, they don't even have AI in their companies, or they're not using it day to day. Bro, AI is it's not scary. Like me, I'm a Somali Muslim man in Toronto. AI, bro, is not scary. It's very learnable. You can learn anything. That's another thing you gotta really think about. You gotta talk to yourself. Like your inside voice has to be kind. You have to tell yourself like, yo, if you have to be a little delusional, you gotta be a little delulu, like, yo, go ahead and do it. Like you can learn anything, bro. If you want to go become a doctor, you can do it. If you want to go become a lawyer, you can do it. If you want to go and become an astronaut, bro, I feel like yeah, you can probably do it still. Maybe you can't. Maybe I don't know. But like, don't give up on life, bro. If you're in your early 20s, if you're mid 20s, in your 30s, bro, life is long, man. Life is long. Like the average lifespan is like what, 70, 80, and you're and like, okay, so this is like, I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you because I'm not, but I'm just like, I'm really talking to myself. I'm deconstructing the opinions and the perspectives I've had in my life prior. Like right now I'm 30, but the opinions I've had of life like early 20 was like, yo, if you don't have a hundred grand in your bank account by age 25, you're done. Life is over. If you don't have your career, if you don't have a degree, if you don't have your career set for the next 50 years, you're done by 25. Like, bro, that's nonsense. I promise you, nonsense. You can reinvent yourself. Bro, I know niggas that have reinvented themselves at like 40. For real, man, life is long, bro. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do, what you can't do, whatever it is, man. Like you gotta push yourself, push the limits of yourself. Like, if I don't know if you guys are anime, if you guys watch anime, like me, like for me, my favorite types of anime are the underdog type of animes. Think of like Black Clover, One Piece. There's too many to name. Don't come for me, all right? I like, bro, I watch anime, but don't come for me, all right? Um, Man, so yeah, you just gotta keep pushing, bro. Keep leveling up. If you wanna go sign up for that course on school.com, go do that. If you wanna do online college or university, go do that. If you wanna become a YouTube content creator, go do that. If you wanna be a content creator on all platforms, go do that, bro. Moral of the story is, man, don't give up on yourself. And if you have given up on yourself, guess what? You can reverse that and say, you know what? Fuck all that. I'm back. I'm back. That's what it is. And also fitness. Ever since I started working out, like I've been working on my whole life basically, but like I feel like what I've been working on my whole life, playing basketball, playing soccer, lifting weights, swimming. I even did a little stint with trying to do calisthenics. Like bro, like you don't always like it's okay to fall off for a little bit. Like it's okay. It's okay. You gotta let you. Sometimes you want to just be a couch potato. That's normal. You might lose your tone. You might lose your abs. That's okay. That's part of life. But the point is, bro, like you keep getting back up. Wallahi, that's the point. Keep getting back up. Like and like also, man, like another thing is too perspective, like life perspective matters a lot. Like that's why I tell a lot of people like alhamdulillah, like I've traveled all over the world. There's one continent I haven't touched yet, South America. I'm trying to come to South America. I've been to Cuba, but that's not South America, I think. I don't know. Is it South America? But anyways, man, you gotta change your perspective. If you've never left your country, I wanna tell you to go experience the world. Like the world is massive, bro. Massive. Bro, I've been on flights, 16-hour flights. Like we're up in the air 16 hours. I've been to countries in Asia. I've been to countries in Africa. I've been all over Europe. I've been all over the States. Uh, I'm Canadian. I live in Toronto. I've only been to another city, Vancouver. So that's two. I haven't even really traveled my own country, which is kind of weird. But eventually it's gonna come. It's gonna come, inshallah. Inshallah, soon enough, man. I'm gonna be flying around Canada. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like the moral of the story is, bro, like you gotta go chase experiences for real. Like don't always be at home. Like if you go to the gym, like you're good. If you play some type of sport, you're good. And that leads on to my next topic too. This is another thing of like bad advice that I got years ago. I'll never forget it. It was like I think I was like 18 or something like that. I remember one of the older guys is like, yo, like he's like, yo, be careful like talking to like random people. Cause like I was always the type of person that like I would talk to any and everybody. I didn't care. Cause like you never know what people are going through, you know what I mean? And you never know what benefit people you can get from a conversation. For real. Like you never know. Like you can be at a gas station waiting in line and the person behind you has something that you're like, yo, what is that? Or yo, nice fit, or yo, whatever it is. Like just talk to people, bro. Like this, like we're all in this game of life together. We all come from all walks of life. We all have different experiences. Even another one. I feel like I should draw. I feel like even like talking to older people that are older than me, like that are in their like 50s, 40s to like 50s, 60s, or even like bro, the most unhinged people I ever met in my life were people that were like senior. Man, those people that I love talking to senior folks, bro. Hilarious. And they tell you like it is. Like I love talking to them because you don't gotta sugarcoat nothing when you're talking to people that are older than you. And I'm not just talking about family members. I'm not talking about relatives that are seniors, like senior relatives or anything. I'm talking about like random people you see at a coffee shop, random people you're in line with, or you had a restaurant, or whatever it is, man. Just get out into the world, man. Talk to people, get out of your head, um, get out of your head, and man, just enjoy life, bro. Enjoy the people around you, man. Stay positive, bro. I promise you, if you stay positive, opportunities will come to you. You'll be in a better mood. Like you'll man, just life gets better, bro, for real. And you're gonna thank yourself for it. Like if I didn't take all those trips when I was younger, like bro, I started traveling when I was like by myself when I was like 18, I think. Yeah, 18. Yeah, that was back when I was working at the one of the airports in Toronto. Man, these airports in Toronto, bro, beautiful environments. I met so many cool people, solid people, man. Um, bro, even how I was flying, bro, just by talking to people. So here's a story for you guys. So when I was 18, working at an airport in Toronto. I was working a regular job, right? It wasn't anything crazy. I'm 18, making minimum wage. Life is blessed. I got no bills. I'm out here, bro. Everything I make, I'm spending on whatever I want. Like I'm good. First time I ever had money. So anyways, so I remember I was talking to this random older dude, right? Random old guy. Like he's probably like I was 18 at the time. He's probably like 45 or what. That's what I would guess. That's around the age I'd guess he like he was. So the guy was like, yo, like he's like, yo, you travel the world there? I'm like, he's like, you ever leave Canada? I'm like, yeah, I lived in, I was in Africa for a little bit. I was in the state, but that time like not really by myself, more like family trips. He's like, oh, you should go work for, you should go. He's like, oh, you should go apply for one of these airlines. Like I'm not gonna give you the airlines names. But then I was like, airlines, why would I want to work for an airline? I'm like, I don't want to do, for example, front desk because I didn't. And then he's like, no, no. He's like, yo, there's a lot of positions. And he's like, yo, you can get flight benefits. And I was like, flight benefits? What's that? Like, I've heard of dental benefits. I've heard of regular benefits. He's like, no, no, flight benefits. He's like, it's an airport airline thing. And he's like, yo, after like 6 months or a year, every company they're a little different, but it's pretty much after a certain amount of employment, they'll give you flight benefits. So you pay about 20% of the flight. So let's say a flight to like from Toronto to let's say Spain or whatever, or Barcelona, whatever it is, Madrid, wherever they go now. I've been to Spain too through these benefits. So I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. So he's like, you pay 20%, and he's like, most of these aircrafts, like, he's like, you can see, you'll fly standby. He's like, you'll see which aircraft you have a high chance of getting on based on how many seats are open as close to departure time of that flight as possible. So let's say the flight is leaving at 5 p.m. And he's like, yo, just like, you want to leave that day. He's like, just make sure you're packed, carry on only. Make sure you're packed, carry on only. Get to the airport, book the flight through your portal, like your employee portal, because you work for the airline. And he's like, yo, you just go sit at the gate. He's like, chances are you're gonna get on that flight because like they would rather have a full flight, every seat. They don't like airlines. Obviously, it's a business. They don't want any seat vacant. Even if they can't sell it to a customer, they'll sell it to an employee, and an employee wants to take a vacation out of it, like me. So that's what I did. I remember my first flight, bro. I was like, bro, I paid $120 round trip too. No, no, sorry, I lied. Not round trip. This is one way. It's all one way. So I paid $120. I remember the gate agent was like, "Oh, Mr. Muhammad, here's your boarding pass. You're sitting in first class." I was like, "First class? This is like, I think this was like an 8 hour flight, maybe, or something like that, or a 7 hour flight or something." I was like, "First class? I've never sat first class in my life." I was like, "First class?" And she's like, yeah, first class. That's the only available seat we have. And she looked and she did a quick little outfit check on me just to make sure I look decent. Because like also you're represent like, yeah, you're flying standby, you're flying at a reduced price, yeah. But you have to also look decent. You have to look presentable. So I like me personally, I'm always presentable, especially when I'm at like if I'm flying or if I'm going out or whatever. You might catch me lacking from time to time, but most of the time I'm decent looking. You know what I mean? Decently dressed. So she's like, okay, you're good. She's like, go first class. She's like, here, you can go flying for, go ahead. Bro, I'll never forget that trip, man. That trip was beautiful. That was a when I got that when the aircraft lifted off, man, I was like, bro, like this is amazing. And then I remembered, I was like, I would have never been on this. I would have never been working for this airline. I would have not been on this flight if I did not talk to that random dude. I never seen him again either. That random dude at the airport. We're just casually talking, drinking coffee outside, bro. Just casually talking. The guy was like, "Yo," like that's the thing. That's why I said earlier, make sure you like stop being so judgmental. Stop being so weird. Don't be don't be like just come with a positive attitude. You never know what people like. You never know. It takes one sentence to change your life. One piece of information that is passed on to you that can change your life. For real. Like that's all it takes, man. So get out there, man. Talk to people. Even if you're shy, like start small. Or, man, trust me, man. People are kinder than you think. There are more good people in the world than there are bad people. Wallahi, that's a fact, bro. The kindest people I've ever met were all random conversations. Random conversations. Man, just get out there and talk to people, bro. And also get on YouTube. Like for me, this is my first video. I've always had a lifelong dream of just dropping videos, dropping gems, dropping because I'll be honest, like I'm always on YouTube, bro. Like your boy out here, like I got YouTube Premium. You know what I mean? Like I like YouTube. YouTube is solid, great reach, great videos, great creators out there. You know what I mean? Just get out there, man, and just chase your dreams. Don't talk to people about your dreams unless they can help you. If they don't have any business, if they're not in that thing of what you're trying to achieve, then I wouldn't talk to them about it. I mean, if you need some type of help or motivation or whatever, like bro, reach out to me. I'll drop my email down. We can talk. We can catch up, bro. I love talking to random people. I'm also like even like when I'm at the crib, even when I'm at the crib, like I'll hop on these. You heard that website called I mean, you've obviously heard of it. Omego. There's another one called Umango. It's more. I like it better because I feel like there's less people that are, you know, that do weird stuff on there. There's more conversation on there. Let me know if you think I should drop more of these Umango type of conversations on there. But yeah, man, just go out there, attack your dreams, go and get it, step by step, rep by rep. That's all life is, one rep at a time.